Hello everyone, I'm Matthew Wilson and SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of Director of Legends, Director of Football Challenge Journeyman series with me, our manager Efbet League and Spartak Varna. Now let's hope this episode isn't a mess like the last one was, because hopefully I'm not going to be as rusty as I was, like last episode, because that really was a mess of an episode. But if you have been enjoying this series and want to help support the channel, you can by liking the video, subscribing and hitting the bell for push notifications and sharing it with friends or family. You can either do that by word of mouth, by email or by social media in terms of sharing it with friends or family, and you can also comment on the video to help get it boosted in the algorithm, which is always good for the channel and for me, and hopefully for you as well, because that it might make me it might make me make better videos by able to, I don't know, get some money from YouTube. I don't know, you know how these things go. It's a long way to get boosted for the money, but hey, that's the aim. But yeah, you can also check out all my social medias in the description below and all that stuff. We're currently 8th in the league. Since last episode, which was the 0-0 draw, we then went on a really poor run of forms. We lost 3-0 against Lokomotiv Plovdiv. Let's just fix, if it lets me, auto size columns. There we go. Yeah, we had a really poor result against Lokomotiv Plovdiv, which we lost 3-0. We then ended up going to Slavia Sofia and drew 2-2. Should have been a win, but we conceded in the 90th minute. I don't think they deserve that draw, but a poor result again. We then played Levski Sofia and lost 2-1. Another poor result. We let in a penalty at the 82nd minute. Probably deserved a loss though. But then we finally got a win on the books after 5 games in the league without a win. We did end up being Haybar, who at the time were 15th. I think they still are. Yeah, they're still 15th with 9 points. We ended up beating them 2-0, which is a good result, considering we really needed to win that. At least I feel like we did. It's stuff that has happened since last episode. We got a notification from the board saying, well, I'm pretty sure I've told you this. Where was he? Daniel Nachev. He wanted a new contract last season. And I said, okay, I don't think I can afford it. You got enough time on your remaining thing and all that. So he ended up getting unhappy and all that. And then I was looking if the director would ever be able to give him a contract this season, and he was always declining it because of the league. The team doesn't match his ambitions because he's that good quality player now. However, we got another a notification saying, an inbox message, saying that Daniel Nachev wants a new contract. Will you be willing to give him one? And then the board came in saying, shall we give a contract to Daniel Nachev? I was like, yes, please. So the board took over the contract negotiations instead of it being the director of football, and he has signed a new contract till 2026 on £675 a week. I think he's now our most highest paid player by quite some distance. Yeah, by quite some distance now. And unfortunately, it does mean that we are even further over the wage budget. We are 6,680. We're £900 nearly over the. Wait, not even £900. Nearly £1,000 over the wage budget, which is really bad. But hey, I can't complain because we got our best player back under contract. But today we've got 2 games today. We've got games against Milan Penic in the second round of the Cup in Bulgaria, and we've also got PFK Montana. We're having a quite decent season, currently in 10th with 19 points. I think we should be winning that though. We did play them at home and beat them in the first game of the season 1-0. so I'm hoping for another result like that. But the team going in for this game against Minor Pernik in the second round of the Cup in Bulgaria, we've got Nistrov coming into the side. He hasn't played many games because of Makenzaev, but he does play a cup game, so he's coming in for that game. We've got Penev, Borisov and Subotic as centre backs. We've got Isuf and Mitev as the wing backs. We've got Georgiev and Nedzet in the midfield, and they're two youngsters. Nedzet has played the past couple of games as a starting player, and he's actually put in really decent performances. So I want to keep him in the side for that. And Georgiev's also, even though he's hardly played, has put in some decent performances in the youth team, so I want to play him as well for this game to see how we can do. Mehmed, he's still been awful. And I think if he doesn't perform these past two games, he will be downgraded because he's been that poor when he's meant to be a really good player. He has actually gone down in the ability wise from when the start of the season when he was like 3.5 star, 4 star. He's gone all the way down to 3 star. So I don't know if that's because of Subotic and Nacho all being better, so much better, or if it's because he's just been poor and the game's downgraded him in terms of coach reports. I don't know. Sabel's the other winger. Other winger. We've got Kolev as the striker. That leaves Nachev, Alberto Lugo, Minhoka, Blagojevic, Pedrosa, Caetano, and Dylan George on the subs bench. Minor Pernik having a really poor season. Really poor. They are currently in the top division, last place, which is a very change of form considering last season they won the league on the final day of the season against us. Apparently got some people who are complacent. We don't want that. Well, I'd say I have faith to most of them. Can rely on him. I'll be delighted. Yeah. Okay. Let's skip that and get into the game. So yeah, Minor Pernik are not doing well. They're currently last place. They've got like 2 or 3 points or something like that in the whole of the season. So we should really be winning this, but watch us lose. Good tackle then by Borisov, and another good tackle gives it to Usev through that tackle. Now we're playing it out from the back with Subotic. I don't know why Kolev didn't even make a run then, but it was a bit of a poor pass to be fair. But we've got to be careful we don't concede straight away, as Nistor should get that. Which he just passes it to Borisov. And then we can play out from the back again. And Kolev is open. Takes a shot from a long way out. He would never have been able to beat the defenders because they had all 4 of them near him. But in them circumstances, I probably would have been okay with him taking that shot, and he did. We are getting a lot of people complacent though. I don't like that. So we'll encourage the players. See how that does. I don't know why we're so complacent. Is it because they're really dead bottom of the league? But because of that we're losing. Like honestly, what the hell? Because you're complacent, you're playing god awful. And now, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I will berate the team. Oh, you overwhelmed, are you? Well, you're not good enough. Thrash Arms, what was that? Get performance better, or whatever I said. Honestly. Bunch of losers sometimes. This team can be really, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, the team can really be a bunch of losers sometimes. They get complacent when they're winning. It's stupid. I don't know why the game's lagging as well, but it always happens for whatever reason. As Sebel should have scored there. He should have scored there. He so should have scored there. I will do encouragement. Georgiev has a free kick, headed by Mehmed, and of course he misses because he's awful. Come on, we're better than this. Okay, let's make a sub. Mehmed, of course, playing awful because he's an awful player. Minnow could come into the side, and I'm also taking Nedzet off for Nachev and swap them around. Hopefully Nachev can have a good game. He's not been perfect this season for saying he's our best player. I expected him to make a good run, change into the upgraded league, but apparently not. Let's take off Pompetrosi and go attacking and go demand more. We need something out of this team. Come on, demand more. We're going to concede here, aren't we? Okay. I don't know why they didn't chase out the minion Pernick players, but that might be because they're so bad in the league. But we got to get a goal here. Kolev. Can he cross it in? He does. Poor cross though. Pedroza does pick it up. And now it's back with Kolev. He needs better crossing this time. He does. And Andrei Pedroza scores to make it 1-1 in the 82nd minute. We deserved that, I think. I haven't looked at the stats. Skip it ahead. Yeah, we deserved that. Say we were losing for that long and really poor. Hopefully we can get the win now. As very close to getting a header, but it didn't end up working that well. But Petroza is on the ball because it's a set ball, and Kolev has a shot. It's just wide. Because it looks like it might go to extra time if there is extra time. Yeah, there's extra time. Keep working hard on extra time. I'll just say that. It's motivated a few of the players. I don't know why that's messing up now. I don't like it when it goes weird like that on the screens. But we've got a highlight here. Nachev's corner was poor. There's another chance to put it in the box. Gives it to Minhoku, who shoots and scores. And this is his first goal of the season. It's about time he scores because he's not been that good signing. Really not been a good signing, but at 8k for whatever we signed for, 8k or coming up to like 10k or something. Probably take it. But hopefully that makes us now win this game. As I think we've got a highlight, another sub to make. We'll take Subotic off, I think, for Alberto Lugo. Have we got enough room for another sub? If so, I will probably take off Kolev for Blagojevic, which we can. Can we make another sub? Yes, we can. Let's make all the subs. All the subs have been made. Keep the tactical changes. There was this phase of play-ins, yes. Has it messed up? No, it hasn't. Tactical changes will take effect in the next break play. Cancel. What's happened? Hello? What's happening? Hello? What's happened? Have I broken the game? I think I might have broken the game. Hello? Let's do that. Okay, let's switch off to that and do that and do that. This is meant to be live, but it's dead slow. And I don't know why it's done that. I think my tactical changes have broken the game. I really do think we've broken the game. And I can't change anything because we're not making the tactical changes apparently. Let's do what we were doing and confirm tactics. Oh my god, that was so close. Come on, T. And come on, Gabe. Fix yourself. Okay, the tactics have been changed. So that surely should mean... Let's go live. Will it do it now? No. I don't know why it's... Full match? When did I do... Okay, game. I see you're having a problem. I'll ignore it. This one time. I don't know what happened there. I've seen it in other videos though, to be fair. It's a glitch. I don't know how the glitch just starts, but... Yikes. As... In that little play, we were lucky not to have conceded, but... Yeah, we've got to be careful we don't actually concede with these changes, because... Yeah... Come on. Defend. Well, you idiots. Let's go into penalties and we're gonna lose it. I'm literally gonna, no matter if we win this game or lose this game, I'm gonna throw the water bottle. And that's not the type of thing Evil Daniel does, but it's the type of thing I do. Because I'm just so angry at this team sometimes. I'm not sure I'm wanting to look for new jobs yet. We're getting to 1.5 star reputation, so we might be able to get a better job. As, come on, score here. It's going to penalties, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know whether to look for a new job right now. What does the assistant manager say? Now, not Trevor's phone. George. I think that's about what I want. Let's just do that. Point finger. Third party, give it one last go. No one replied that well. So it's just high fate. And again, no one replies. God damn it. And of course, Skolky was nervous. As Nachev does score, and I will boost the speed because it's ever so slow. When you get to the past 5, when you get to the final penalty takers, and I hate that of this game. I wish you could skip it. Like the walk-ups, it's just not needed. So that's why I always dread penalties in this game. Okay, Pedrosa scores. That was Vasev. Who scores? I don't know why Nistrov didn't even try and head it and save it. I mean, good penalty by George. Now another Vasev who scores. Now it's Vasev, and he's gonna miss. Okay, it's not. And now it's dead slow, and I hate this about the game where it's meant to be nervous, but it's just annoying. I really don't like penalty takers in this game. As Nistrov, I don't know what he was doing. He should have saved that. Now it's Subotic. Scores. Is this going to be on forever? I think it very well will be. And if so, I probably can only play one game. Which is unfortunate. I scored 18 minutes on the recording. Yeah, I think this is just a one game episode. As Mitev misses it. And of course we're going to lose now, aren't we? We're actually going to lose this game. Save it, Nistrov. Oh, you idiot. Let's throw that back. Let's throw the water bottle. I'm really not happy. Who cares if you're demotivated? Subotic. You idiots. You're literal idiots. I'm so angry with that. How did we lose that? What was... Okay, let's skip that. And let's just see. I didn't even look at the match facts. I bet we had like loads of shots compared to them. Yeah, they had 9 and was 6 on target. We had 24 and 10 on target. And we lost. Oh my god. It's just not going well for this team right now. and that's another loss on the books when we didn't deserve to lose. I'll skip ahead. I will play the next game against PFK Mountain. Hopefully we can just win it, because I really can't see us winning it, because we're in that bad run of form lately. The players aren't playing well, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. See you in a bit. Right, we're back with a very tight side because of that problem where what's everyone? Okay, they're all reacting badly to collective win bonuses. Yeah, I put them online because we had hardly any money at the time. But yeah, we're coming back with a very tight side. We're having to play defenders like Penev and Subotic, who are just dead tired, because the only other player who can play their knockoff Efbet League is fully fit is Borisov, and he's even tireder than the other players. Apart from Subotic, is the same condition as Subotic, but Subotic has been playing better, so I'm also playing him there. But yeah, we need defenders in January, and I just hope the Direct Football buys them. But I really can't see him doing it, because he seems to be going for midfielders all the time, which we just don't need. But yeah, the team going in for this game is Mahanziev, Penev, Subotic, Alberto Lugo at centre back. We've got Andreev, who's been awful lately. Look at that, 6.14 in the past 5 games. Mitev is a left wing back. We've got Nachev, Prodoza as the centre mids. Then we've got Mehmet, who, if he doesn't perform here, he will be downgraded. As to do with the scenario that we were thinking of doing. I was giving him just another chance. I wanted to do it earlier, but last episode, but I kind of forgot, so he's getting a bit of more of a chance. Yeah, Dylan George has been even worse, but doesn't play as much. To be fair, he doesn't get as much game time as Mehmet is, even though they both played 8 and come on sub of 6. And we've got Blegojevic as the striker. That leaves Kitano, Yusuf, Stefanov, Nedzik, Borisov, Iliev, and Kolev as on the bench, as the players on the bench. Yeah, hopefully we can get a win here, because the run of form, it's not like we've even had tough games. We've had games against some teams should have been tough, but I feel we could have got a result out of them, and we were a better team, and then we just ended up losing. As you've seen with the Minor Pernit game. We've been playing really well, and then we just get complacent for like 5 minutes and concede, and then we lose the game because of it. And I hope this doesn't happen for this, like, 4th game in a row. Like in the past 6 games it's happened, apart from the only result where we actually won 2-0, and we're going to concede it off the bat. Okay, we've got to save it. Okay, give Manka and Zev some credit, he saved it, but it's just not going well right now. After last season where we were just used to winning all the time in this tactic, which just seems to keep on being good, I'm not used to losing in this year's FM, if you know what I mean. Because it didn't happen in the Derby save, it didn't happen much in this save so far. So yeah, hopefully we can get a result, as we get another drop frame. Don't know why we do them, I don't know the fix. If anyone has a fix for it, please tell me. I'll really appreciate if you could give me a fix for it. As Nachev gives a good ball, but Mehmet doesn't even chase on it properly, and the reason he's a rubbish player. As Kristorov can get across and or score here. Good challenge. Oh my god, you're going to review the footage. It was a clean challenge. You saw him get the ball. Penalty awarded. Go on, say it. Say penalty awarded, I dare you. Okay, we got lucky there. There was no way that was a penalty. No way. I don't even know why we even needed VAR for it, to be fair. But yeah, let's do some encouragement. Everyone's fired up. Subotic is getting really tired now. So is Penev. As they've got another highlight. They've been the better side, really. As Kamenov hits it off the crossbar. Got lucky there. That's Mitavar's highlight. Gives it to George, and George's header is poor. But Petroza gets back. Now it's with George. George shoots and he scores, but it's offside. It might be offside. Please don't be offside. Oh, yes. VAR is going our way today. As Nachev gives it to Blagovic. Back to Nachev, and he sees a good ball for George. Quite a good finish for saying he's in poor order form. That is us 1-0 up near half time. So far, so good. I think we're doing well, but it can be even better. I'll just say what the assistant wants to say, because I have been messing up team looks a bit lately, I feel like. At least in the off games I have. Out on camera I'm much more better for whatever reason. Probably because I'm on camera and not doing stupid things. As we could easily conceded that, but we didn't. We got lucky. Very lucky. As 60th minute, we'll make a sub. If we don't concede, that is. We have to defend quite well. Andreev, can he tackle? No, he doesn't. He lets Kustrov get easily past him. And almost close to being an equaliser for Montana. As well, we'll make the sub. Subotic has been taken off to Borisov. I know Borisov's quite tired, but we need a defender who's better condition than what Subotic has to offer. And Mehmed, I'm fed up with them. He's been taken off for Stefanov. I think that means Mehmed is going to be downgraded. I wanted to do it, like I said, I wanted to do it last episode, but I kind of forgot because I was rushed for time. But he's still not been good enough, so he got another 2 game. He got another like 2 game on camera advantage, as well as another 4 games off camera advantage, and he's still not showing good. As Blagovic is also having a good game, I will play Nedset. Yeah, let's give Nedset a try again. Hopefully he can do well in striker position. As we got to defend here, as they give it back to the goalkeeper. We could have pressurised, but we decided against it. I'm pretty sure I have to prevent short goalkeeper distribution and press a lot, but for whatever reason we're just not pressing. Might be because we're a tired team right now, because there wasn't much difference between the 2 games, the last game. Of course it went to extra time and penalties, so people are going to be even more tired. As I think we'll take Mitavon for Yusuf. Just bulk up the defence a bit more with more fresh players. Hopefully that can be that. Come on. Okay, we've got a highlight. Nachev with corner. Heads it. Crosses it in. Headed away by one of their defenders. I messed that up with the commentary. It's what you get though with me. Bad commentary as usual. Guaranteed. So Usuf crosses it in. Nachev has a chance to shoot over the bar. Wide and not very handsome. Can we get to full time with a 1-0 victory? We can. And I don't think we quite deserve that at all, to be fair. Let's see. What was... Can I check? Okay, it's not letting me actually check. I don't know if you can hear my dog licking in the background. He does that often because he's getting old now, but hey. Let's just check the... Yeah. Statistics showed we have 12 shots, but only 2 on target. They had 17 and 5. They were very much the better side, and we ended up getting a win. Which I feel we're quite lucky to have got. So, yeah. It could have gone better. We could have played better both games. Somehow we still get a win in one of the games, which is in the league, which is probably where it's more important than the cup, considering we weren't expected to win the cup for anything. I think we were only expected to get to the second round. Yeah, we were knocked out in the second round, so yeah. That does, however, take us to 7th in the league with 24 points, minus 3 goal difference. And now we are on the break for the World Cup in Qatar. So next episode, we'll start on the 6th of January, which is when the transfer window opens, and we'll probably go through all that, all the way to, I'll say, one of these games in January, where we'll probably CSK Sofia, where we'll just play that, and that'll be the transfers for first half of the January of the winter window, as well as one game, and then we'll probably do the same for the February part, where we'll play off games off camera, apart from the Lokomotiv Plovdiv, which will be probably one game in the episode. I think I'll do that. I don't know how long it'll be, the episode will be. I don't want it to be like 30 minutes long, because not many people watch it when it's like 30 minutes long. But yeah, I'll call it quits here. I'll be Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It does help the channel help grow. Also subscribe, and if you are one of those new people, and hit the bell for push notifications. You can share it with friends or family, either by word of mouth, social media, or email. And you can also comment on the video to help with the YouTube algorithm. It pushes it to more people to view the channel and the videos, and it makes this old samurai happy. I'm not that old, but I'm still a samurai. At least I like to think I am, because I'm called SamuraiHex. But anyway, I thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.